In Ororam, just like in this universe of ours, things were always happening.
Beauty on the path. After days of relentless walking through the arid and desolate landscape, Tara's weary eyes finally beheld a celestial sight, a lush and serene valley that seemed to be plucked from a dream. The fresh air, perfumed with the scent of wildflowers, caressed her face, filling her with a sense of renewal and hope. As she entered the valley, her feet sank into the soft green grass, and she could feel the coolness of the ground beneath her boots, prompting her to immediately remove them and continue walking barefoot. The temperature was warm, inviting, like a comforting embrace after a long absence from a beloved. The sun shone brightly in the clear blue sky, casting the valley in a golden light that accentuated the vibrant shades of green in the surrounding vegetation. The colors were so intense and varied that it seemed as though every flower and every leaf were competing for her attention. The rolling hills, stretching as far as the eye could see, made it seem as though the trees had settled, gently swaying with the breeze, in the smooth and sinuous surroundings, forming elegant silhouettes against the sky. In the distance, Tara could see the outline of a waterfall, its waters shimmering like diamonds in the sunlight. This was a place of undeniable beauty, seemingly existing outside of time and space, like a refuge of peace and serenity amidst the aridity and desolation she had left behind. With each fresh step Tara took into the valley, upon the cushiony bed of green grass, a sense of wonder and marvel enveloped her. At first, she could only glimpse the blurry outline of the green hills in the distance, but as she drew closer, the details began to take shape. The sound of the wind through the trees and the song of the birds grew clearer, as if nature itself were welcoming her. As she breathed in the fresh, fragrant air, Tara felt the tension slowly dissipate, and as she exhaled, the weariness of days of travel. Her eyes, still heavy from having to remain vigilant for dangers and threats on her long journey, now filled with the bright sunlight and vibrant colors of the valley, as if she were seeing the world with renewed clarity with each blink. The terrain grew softer beneath her feet, the grass becoming denser and fluffier. Every step took her deeper into the heart of the valley, and she felt more and more gratitude and joy at the beauty that surrounded her. Amidst the dense greenery, majestic temples and shrines emerged like gifts, hidden in the heart of the valley. Tara looked upon them in awe, and the temples called to her in a very special way, silently inviting her to enter them and enjoy a kind of serenity she had not yet experienced, as if time itself stood still in those venerable places. The temples seemed to speak the same language as the environment, merging with it like another tree or flower, and creating an atmosphere of peace and reverence that enveloped Tara in a warm and welcoming embrace. The girl, tired from her long walk, paused in these spaces because she felt she wanted to taste those havens of tranquility. Her body wanted rest, and her soul yearned for calm. The temples of the valley were built with the skin of the succumen, majestic creatures that roamed the nearby meadows and still provided sustenance to everyone in the valley. The skin of the succumen was treated with an ancestral process, combining curing and stretching techniques, carried out by the expert hands of local artisans. This unique process gave the temple walls a smooth and silky texture, almost velvety to the touch. The stretched skin walls were adorned with intricate engraved designs, depicting scenes from local mythology and symbols of veneration. In the sunlight, the skin shimmered with pearly light, creating an atmosphere of mystery and reverence inside the temple. She entered one temple. As she ran her fingers along its walls, she could feel the softness of the skin beneath her hands. Every detail was carefully crafted, from the smooth curves to the perfectly defined edges, creating a sense of harmony and balance in the sacred space. Something suggested to Tara that this temple was dedicated to fertility. In a corner, there were candles arranged in a particular space. She sat down, closed her eyes, and inhaled the sweet-scented air. She lay back, reflecting on the events of the day, and in that calmness, she fell asleep.
Before we get to the morale of the story, we wanted to thank you for your support and enthusiasm. Your dedication is the heartbeat of our community, and we are deeply grateful for each and every one of you. Without your continued engagement, none of this would be possible. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for being an integral part of our journey and for inspiring us to strive for excellence every single day. If you love captivating stories about Tara and her adventures, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. You won't want to miss out on the exciting tales we have in store for you. In the journey of life, even in the most exhausting and challenging moments, there are always flashes of beauty and serenity waiting for us. Although the path may be rough and difficult, nature can provide us with oases of tranquility and renewal. It is important to be mindful of these gifts from the environment and allow ourselves to pause, breathe deeply, and immerse ourselves in the calm they offer. In those moments of pause and reflection, we find the strength to continue and the clarity to appreciate the beauty that surrounds us. By sharing this story, you have the ability to touch someone's heart and awaken their innermost desires. Spread the joy of storytelling and help others embark on their own transformative journey.
Thank you so much for being here, watching and listening. And keep living inspired.